He's the king of unrequited love, the devout assistant of Springfield's meanest man, and a man who just can't stay away from several sticky situations. He is Waylon Smithers Jr. Hey there, Simpsons fans, welcome back to another timeline episode on our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the life of one of Springfield's most beloved characters, Waylon Smithers. Origin Story, Season 13, Episode 5. Born and raised in the quaint town of Springfield, Smithers showed remarkable intelligence and an early interest in business as a child. Despite the absence of detailed information on his family background, it's clear that Smithers' upbringing played a crucial role in shaping his character. Smithers might have been raised by billionaire Mr. Burns, but he was born to Smithers Sr., who was a previous assistant at the nuclear plant, and Mrs. Smithers. Smithers rarely mentioned his mother throughout the series, but we saw her when he bought her diamond earrings for her 81st birthday. Sadly, Smithers Sr. died of radiation poisoning right in front of Mr. Burns. That kinda explains the rather dramatic and emotional bond Burns and Smithers shared. Well, Smithers' dad sure had some serious work hazards as an assistant. That's probably why his son became a master at avoiding nuclear meltdowns. Age is not a consistent factor among the Simpsons characters. The show has been airing new episodes every few months for 30 plus years, yet the characters' birth dates have remained the same. It has been speculated that Smithers was born around 1954, 1960, 1967, or 1968. That's a considerable variation for someone whose age has stayed the same. Well, Smithers must have discovered the secret to age-defying animation, because even in the future, Burns has a robotic version of him by his side. More on that as we proceed. Age 20, Season 1, Episode 3. The fact that Waylon Smithers appeared in the first season of The Simpsons is probably the best known obscure detail about him. His most recognizable appearance is that of a yellow person with spiky hair, like most of the cast, although his black face was made abundantly apparent in the pilot episode. Turns out, Smithers appears black because of a simple animation error.
Let's have even more fun.
Did you know that before becoming the loyal assistant to Mr. Burns, Smithers had a mysterious past in the Navy? You're gonna want to hear this. Still aged 20, long before he took up his Springfield nuclear power plant post, Smithers embarked on a different path, the United States Navy. After completing his education, he enlisted with a sense of duty and honor, ready to serve his country. During his time in the Navy, Smithers demonstrated exceptional skills and dedication. His intelligence and organizational prowess quickly caught the attention of his superiors, earning him respect among his peers. Suffice it to say, Smithers was a natural leader and his qualities did not go unnoticed. He steadily rose through the ranks, earning promotions and taking on more significant responsibilities within his division. However, Smithers' journey in the Navy took an unexpected turn when he was suddenly and mysteriously discharged from service. The circumstances surrounding his departure remain shrouded in secrecy, leaving fans to speculate about the reasons behind his exit. Now for some theories and speculations. Over the years, Simpsons fans have come up with various theories about what could have led to Smithers' enigmatic discharge. Some believe it was related to an injury sustained during a mission, while others suggest it may have been connected to his growing feelings for his boss, Mr. Burns. Considering Smithers' unwavering loyalty to Mr. Burns, some speculate that his discharge could have been influenced by his decision to prioritize his duties to the billionaire over those of the Navy. This theory posits that his strong connection with his employer may have clashed with military regulations or ethical guidelines. Of course, Waylon Smithers returned to civilian life after leaving the Navy, seeking new opportunities and adventures. Eventually, fate led him back to Mr. Burns. Entering Mr. Burns' service, Season 1, Episode 1. As we said earlier, Smithers showed interest in business early in life, so during his time in the Navy, he landed a prestigious job as a personal assistant to the enigmatic billionaire Mr. Montgomery Burns. Now, this began a lifelong journey of loyalty, dedication, and occasionally comedic misadventures. Age 40, Season 17, Episode 10. Becoming CEO, temporarily. Mr. Burns tends to lose his position as head of the nuclear plant once a season. It doesn't matter if the Simpsons or some wealthy Germans steal it, he always gets it back. On one such occasion, Smithers temporarily served as the company's chief executive officer. He used to be competent at work and kind to his staff, but then he switched to using Wolverines instead of hounds. Now let's talk about Smithers' love life, Season 27, Episode 17. One of the most intriguing aspects of Waylon Smithers' character is his complex relationship with Mr. Burns. Over the years, Smithers' deep admiration for his boss evolved into unrequited love, leading to both heartwarming and humorous moments.
All right. That's all it took? I just had to ask?
As the series progressed, the creators delved into Smithers' personal life, shedding light on his sexual orientation. It was a significant step forward for LGBTQ representation on television and added depth to the character's struggles and personal growth. Since Smithers was one of the most popular gay men on television throughout the 1990s, it seems to reason that he would have spread the news like wildfire throughout his time in the spotlight. Even though his sexual orientation was hinted at heavily and looked relatively straightforward, it wasn't until season 27, almost 30 years into the show and 500 episodes, that he came out as gay. Oh, the suspense. We were all waiting for Smithers to come out of the closet, but apparently he needed a few more decades to gather the courage. Better late than never, right? Now, about the rumor, here's what went down. The Simpsons producers conducted a poll in 2004 that may have a different validity in 2023. The viewers were given the task of predicting which character would come out as gay in the next episode. Selma Bouvier ultimately won, but the audience favored Smithers by a wide margin. Despite his love life, Smithers had his fair share of health conditions, still in his 40s. Season 8, Episode 15. Characters need a lot of distinct traits to keep viewers engaged in a series of 750 episodes and counting. One of the things revealed about Smithers as the show progressed had nothing to do with his character, but rather his physical condition. In addition to having a highly severe form of hypothyroidism, he also has a life-threatening allergy to bee stings. Once, he even received mouth-to-mouth from Mr. Burns, making him very happy. Smithers' Obsession, Season 8, Episode 15. For some of us, it's shows like The Simpsons that have us hooked. For others, it is weird food interests like pineapples on pizza. No offense to those who love it, by the way. But for Smithers, it was Malibu Stacy. The man was obsessed. Being the owner of the most extensive collection of cars or jewelry is impressive. So is being the owner of the most extensive collection of Malibu Stacy dolls in the world. And that is despite the fact that he appears to be working on a relatively meager wage compared to his billionaire boss and residing in a tiny apartment. If each of these costs at least $50, he must have a lot of money lying around that he has yet to tell us about. What's more, he made an entire musical about the doll. Again, there's being dedicated to a product, and then there's being obsessed with it. What's even crazier is that instead of playing the doll's singing boyfriend in the New Mexico premiere, he played the doll. Age 50. Legacy and impact. Although the series has yet to explore Waylon Smithers' ultimate fate, his impact on The Simpsons and popular culture is undeniable. As a memorable and beloved character, Smithers' journey of self-discovery and loyalty has touched the hearts of millions of viewers worldwide. And there you have it, the remarkable life of Waylon Smithers, from his humble beginnings as a child in Springfield to the legacy he left behind in the hearts of fans everywhere. The Simpsons may be an animated show, but its ability to touch on deeper themes and complex characters like Waylon Smithers makes it timeless. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth explorations of your favorite Simpsons characters. Until next time, stay yellow.